in March 2025. Under the theme, Strategies, Challenges, and Best Practices for Artificial Intelligence Integration in Higher Education in Uganda. During that exhibition, the University of Kisubi in Uganda's public and private chartered universities category. The university has moved on to apply for patents to patent its innovations. Some of
President Uganda to University graduation ceremony. Uganda, now we are here at the graduation ceremony at Kisubi University.
And you come back. So those are the innovations, our dear parents, that are happening in the University of Kisubi. Omusana kasitagwaka. Just by this one, you sit on it, you go to the farm. Era nsubira abazadde bano gulayo ka picha otekeko omuyizi paka kalamojja mukama tuyambye atuwadde obukugu bwonna abakwasaganya ensoma ku University of Kisubi okulaba. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please, use the solar energy. Solar energy, not fuel. Just sit. We are second time runners and the first students for such innovations. With the solar, you just sit and you continue. You just sit, you go to harvest. We have students from all over the world. We have students from Kenya, we have students from Ethiopia, we have students from all over the world. So this is a multi-diverse institution, and we welcome every other student from the world to come and study here. We provide holistic education, and this university is run by the Brothers of Christian Instruction, who are celebrating 100 field of education and instruction. As you can see, stand up to welcome the procession, and the academic ceremony is beginning very, very soon. University of Kisubi. Yes, we welcome students from all over the world. But they are rechargeable, they recharge themselves. They use solar energy. In front of that profession is the real president and the vice during the leadership for the might work that you do on behalf of this. This is going to be the second phase, and it is called the academic office of the academic registry. Like innovations that happen at the University of Kisubi, like I've told you before, those machines are rechargeable, they operate on solar, but they are rechargeable. This is the 10th graduation under the theme Pilgrims of Hope. Abazadde baffe twongera okubaaniriza ku ttendekero lyaffe erya University of Kisubi. Abo Kisubi badokita ndowooza mubalaba. Quality, unique is our motto, and in fact we educate. High school, University of Kisubi, EINA, faculties, 5 okuli graduates, okuli health sciences, faculty of education, social sciences and psychology, business and ICT. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of you is the delegation that does the academic part of education at this university. We provide holistic education. This is a Catholic-based university but we also welcome other religious affiliations. Dear guests, this is the 10th graduation ceremony under the theme Pilgrims of Hope. We continue to welcome you to this mighty university, music and arts. And like I told you before, this is an institution that welcomes students from all over the nations. In the National Council for Higher Education exhibitions, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the
in March 2025. Under the theme, Strategies, Challenges, and Best Practices for Artificial Intelligence Integration in Higher Education in Uganda. During that exhibition, the University of Kisubi, in Uganda's public and private chartered universities category, the university has moved on to apply for patents to patent its innovations. Some of
and serve with excellence ensuring that your hands are clean. Let the unique script be a beacon of hope, showing that quality and ethical service can and must triumph over the corrosion force of corruption that drains our national resources and destroys the quality of public life. Remember, where professionalism ends, impunity begins. We commission you today to be anti-corruption agents by virtue of your professionalism. You must reject the cynical notion that success requires compromise and step into professional life. Allow me to congratulate you and remind you that your degree, your diploma, your certificate from UNIC signifies more than just passing exams. It is an assurance of the best script of values. And these values are service, creativity, responsibility, integrity, professionalism, and teamwork. Hope is the theoretical virtue that recognizes the reality of different, yet remains anchored in the conviction that God's purpose and better and guardians. Your sacrifice is the bedrock of this achievement. Today's celebration is equally your victory. Thank you for supporting these students in their pursuit of educational enrichment. Your tireless dedication, love, and support will always be remembered and mentioned at any opportune moment. Yes, as Nelson Mandela used to say, it always seems impossible until it is done. We thank you and we pray for God's continued blessing upon your homes. Finally, to the dedicated faculty and staff, your commitment to nurturing these young minds has been exemplary. You have equipped these pilgrims of hope for their mission. We thank you. Dear guests of honor, the distinguished guests and the congregation at large, as I conclude on behalf of the Brothers of Christian Instruction of the province of St. Teresa of the Child Jesus, Uganda and South Sudan, and on my own behalf, allow me to inform you that our province will be celebrating its centenary sometime in September 2026, as said by the Vice Chancellor. We launched the Centennial Project, the proposed Elderly Brothers House. Vice Chancellor, God bless our University of Kisubi, and God bless the Republic of Uganda. God alone, in virtue we educate.
I greet you all. My name is Aiba Rogers. It is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand here today on this momentous occasion, the graduation day of the University of Kisubi. As a student innovator from the Faculty of Education, I am privileged to share with you a groundbreaking project that embodies spirit of innovation, sustainability, and community service, the unique Sorgen trike. The tukutuku you saw here is the unique Sorgen trike. The unique Sorgen trike is not just a vehicle, it is a symbol of hope, progress for all our communities. It is designed primarily to empower farmers and villagers who often struggle with high transport and fuel costs. This solar-powered tricycle harnesses the clean energy from the sun and operates efficiently in all weather conditions, with maximum speed of 80 kilometers per hour and a carriage capacity of 1,000 kilograms or 1 ton. What makes this sovereign trike truly revolutionary is its sustainable design. The first one is Mr. Musoke Gerard, our head innovator. Dr. Sister Lindio Celestine, our general coordinator. And our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Brother Gracious Mugema. These people's technical expertise has been valuable in bringing this idea to life. Our project was born out of the desire to make transportation affordable and eco-friendly to those who need it most. The university, through its generous support and the guidance of our mentors, has nurtured this idea from concept to reality. This innovation is sustainable development for all our general communities. We are proud to have developed a solution that aligns with Uganda's national goals of environmental sustainability and economic growth, and we eagerly look forward to the government's support to scale up this innovation, to reach more and more communities, and to create a cleaner and greener future environment of our country. Most on that, the unique slogan trike is so far ready to be customized. So in case you feel you are most interested, please visit our administration and you will be granted access to own one or more. In conclusion, I want to thank everyone who has been part of this journey. Firstly, our university, the entire university, sponsors, mentors, and above all, the community members who inspired and are still inspiring us to innovate. To my fellow graduates, I urge us all to continue pushing boundaries of knowledge and to use our skills to serve the society in general, not by limitation, and make lasting impact. Congratulations to all graduates, and may God bless you all for God and my country. Thank you.
To the apex. That rhythm resonates with the generation of the chief guest. So I take the opportunity now to invite our chief guest.
Hope is a single brand aspiration. It is the daily act of persistence, and I think the Vice Chancellor mentioned this, and the Chancellor has emphasized it, that hope is showing up at the table year after year, in good and in bad times. I think the biggest support we were able to go and this success is measured not just in autonomy, but in the depth. Engage everyone that is possible to support the growth of this country. Achievements demonstrates our determination to contribute to local manufacturing, environmental sustainability, and the technological future of Uganda. It is proof that a university rooted in faith can be at the forefront of dynamic situations. Allow me also to say that when they were reading out an exclusive preserve of technology, I thank you and congratulate you on that. The effort relied heavily, we had only one single faculty. Today, this is for you, my dear graduates. Pilgrims, and as I congratulate you for successfully making it to the end of your program, the torch has been passed to you. You're stepping into a world defined by change, uncertainty, and complex national challenges, which are continuing to grow with the manifestation of artificial intelligence. So the struggle for you continues. You're still young, and there's so much potential in you, and I hope that you can leverage the skills and knowledge you have acquired in this institution in research and innovation to contribute to solutions that pervade this country. Rightly charged you to face issues like corruption and community responsibility. He believed that passing exams was not the only thing, but that it is an assurance of the best spirit of values, service, creativity, responsibility, integrity, and professional teamwork. What the Chancellor summarized here speaks a great deal to where you are going. Your professional life will be tested, and as said in the Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpens iron. So do tough situations sharpen people. Shy away from difficulty, but as this achievement was built through struggle that you have gone through, so will many others. So as you step into this world, the real world, remember that tough times never last, only tough people do. And this is life. All tough situations carry a lesson on resilience and patience. So as you tackle the challenges of life, carry yourself with grace, but push through with perseverance. Be pilgrims of integrity, be pilgrims of social responsibility, and I believe that if there's anything that challenges you, you'll be able to stand by it. Be the generation that elevates the national conversation about transaction to transformation. And when I teach my favorite history, there's always one person we always argue about, and that's Machiavelli. His general reference to the popularly, the end justifies the means, should never be a reference of point for you. Always look at the long-term impact that you can have on society and those around you. And the respect it has in this country. I cannot say enough how many times I've walked and the brothers of Christian instruction are respected and acknowledged for the role they have played. Which in turn will mean that when you're out there and you say you went to the University of Kisubi, everyone will look at you with pride. So let's carry that everywhere that we go. This morning when I was coming, I didn't know I was going to be celebrated. Thank you once again, brother, and thank you once again, University of Kisubi. I wanted to share with you a story of children who went to school and were very hungry, and they decided to write to their parents and ask for help. So they all wrote to their parents, but this one smart student said, if I create a situation that is so hard, perhaps my parents will panic. So he writes a text, situation bad, everything is impossible. Thinking of suicide. Then he sent his parents The parents knew the kind of child they had. So they wrote back, situation at home is not different. Consider suicide, it's permitted. And they never sent him anything. So parents, thank you very much for not ever forgetting that your role is impeccable in bringing up the students. Thank you very much, parents, for the support you've given them. Thank you very much, parents, and continue, because when some of us were finishing, and as brother played the music of our time, before we're finishing school, we're being told, oh, you come back and teach, oh, you come and do this. Some are joining, your children are joining a mass tough life, but with how they have been shaped, support them and encourage them so that they are able to continue to be autonomous. Lastly, allow me to celebrate our staff, our lecturers, our senators, all those who make things happen at this university. No words are sufficient to explain how grateful we are to you. There's always that bit, the lecturers, the students, that harmonious relationship often begets the results you see on the other side. So thank you, staff, thank you for your commitment to excellence. Today's ceremony is testimony to what you have done, and I do hope that you continue to support the students and the university at large.
You would be denied a meal card. And some people pride themselves in, no, your instruction had it.
Dear Chancellor, success of the University of Kisubi. I therefore have the honor of the University of Kisubi, the first awardee, Mr. Mwonge.
I'm here to present you of health sciences, start from the scratch. Permit me, Chancellor, to you. We take a motion, have left an indelible mark on the University of Kisubi and on the Faculty of Health Sciences in particular. We gather here to recognize and celebrate Mr. Mwonge Chizito Mary, the founder of the Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology and Bachelor of Biomedical Laboratory through determination, brought to life through resilience and faith. Competent, ethical, and service-oriented medical/biomedical laboratory professionals for Uganda and beyond. Guided by that vision, he worked tirelessly to design, structure, and establish what would become the flagship programs of the university. Through his dedication and selfless effort, academic initiatives, excellence in hospitals, research institutions, and diagnostic laboratories across the nation and beyond. Mr. Mwonge's journey was not an easy one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause as we recognize and appreciate this outstanding founder, mentor, and visionary leader, Mr. Mwonge Kizito Mary. Congratulations.
And esteemed alumnus of the University of Kisubi, exceptional contributions that have significantly advanced forward, that their educational journey is supported and enhanced. Reflecting his genuine concern for their well-being and their professional development. In addition, Brother Simon Simeon Impanga has consistently extended his support towards the broader university programs, strengthening its mission of quality education and holistic development. His artistic contributions continue to inspire and uplift the University of Kisubi community, and we sincerely
through her invaluable counsel, mentorship, and collaboration, she has strengthened the network of the Brothers of Christian Instruction Schools, ensuring that values of faith, discipline, and service continue to shape generations of learners. Her influence extends across the education sector in Uganda, where she has been a passionate advocate for quality, equity, and ethical leadership in education. Dr. Mafumbo is a scholar and a researcher. She has produced research on women's role in conflict, security policy, and land peace issues, contributing to academic debates about women as actors in peace processes and the gender effects of land conflict. This great lady has regularly delivered keynote addresses, chaired panels, and participated in national policy events focused on gender equality, land rights, and women's participation in conflict resolution, bringing academic evidence into policy discussions in Uganda. For the immense contributions to our nation building, and most importantly, for serving this institution with devotion and grace, leaving an enduring legacy of faith-driven leadership, institutional growth, and transformative impact. As she retires from her role as chairperson of the University Council, the University of Kisubi community celebrates her invaluable contribution, honors her faithfulness, and offers gratitude for her years of dedicated service. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to present you a great woman, a faith-driven and transformative leader, an academician, and a scholar, and above all, a mother of children, Dr. Charlotte Kalonji Mafumbo.
Jump.
Things can indeed grow from humble beginnings. His work continues to inspire academic excellence, professional integrity, and a culture of mentorship within the university community. On behalf of the university,
the values and mission of the university through their professional success, service, and positive impact, serving as an inspiration to current students and the broader university community.
Wait!
This academic year, for this academic year, the Mtale Alice Beatrice. Grade point average of 4 points. The graduate level, we have only one student who attained this, and Luantale. Hello? And the fourth student from the Faculty of Social Sciences and Psychology in the Bachelor of Child Protection and Development Technology.
Namare Josephine, Nameyega Rona Yvonne. I do recommend that they be conferred the degree of Bachelor of Social Work and Social Administration of the University of Kisubi.
Monica. From the Faculty of Health Science of 4.65 is Akena John Baptist.
Namirembe Monica, Namudu Jane Francis, Rizuyo Karen, Sanya Selteri, Tumutegereze Lucy. Recommend that they be conferred the degree of Bachelor of Science in Counseling Psychology of the University of Kisubi.
Wasomo lya fashion. University of Kisubi tekoma kutendeka abasayansa bokka. It also trains fashionistas. Ebyambalo ebyo bimulaba omwoleso ogwo ogubali mu maaso. They are students from the Faculty of Social Science and Psychology in the Department of Fashion, Art and Design. In front of you are our art designers, University of Kisubi. Technology,
Ignore.
Whose names have been read.
Omugalo bannange endasiima bula kikwatiyako omugalo wa sista what we are doing in that department
Favorece. And the drawer is closing. A thought. International. And I usher you in. The copious fruits of our labor is on the door knocking. The eyes on the screen. The screen is here. There are sure. Give us the food for the eyes, for the ears.
Nambi Mary Dorothy, Odongo Richard, Child Protection and Development of the University of Kisubi.
Degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and Management of the University of Kisubi.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and Management of the University of Kisubi to the persons whose names have been read.
Dear Chancellor, I present to you
The persons whose names have been read.
For the conferment of the degree for counseling. Alowo Margaret Kwesiga Isaac, Chobutunji Priscilla, Munyaneza Mutetere Joyce, Mutasa Fatuma, Nakamanya Mariam, Nakanyiga Kakitio Agnes, Nalukwago Lilian, Rita, Nankumbi Beatrice Marjorie, Nanono Alice, Izhabona Posiano Nicholas, Tracy Phyllis Kezia. I do the degree of Master of Science in the clinic of the University of Kisubi.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer the degree of Master of Science in Clinical Psychological Counseling of the city to the persons whose names have been read.
Dear Chancellor, I present to you the following candidate.
University of Kisubi to the persons whose names have been read.
I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed her studies of Kisubi.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer the Master of Information Technology of the University of Kisubi, the person whose name has been read.
Successfully completed their studies for the conferment of the degree.
Award the postgraduate diploma in counseling psychology of the University of Kisubi to the persons whose names have been read.
Dear Chancellor, following candidates who have successfully completed their studies for the award of the Luantare.
Award the postgraduate diploma in monitoring and evaluation of the University of Kisubi, whose names have been read.
Degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Laboratory Technology of the University of Kisubi.
Degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Laboratory Technology of the University of Kisubi to the persons whose names have been read.
Laboratory Technology. Abindu Afoyochan Bronia, Ekwang Joseph, Yelowe Fred, Jibuni Simon, Izijeka Promise, Uswani Charles, Masereka Ezekiel, Matozu Amaru, Mirembe Aini Zawede, Monica Peter Francis Jasku, Mpindi Shurai, Nakani Mary Valentine, Nakawoya Donatina, Kachimera Angela, Nakosa Sylvia, Narvega Jacinta, Narukenge Shadia, Nauze Penina Flavia, Nambi Justin, Namusubo Peace, Waswa George, and Yiga Javira. I do recommend that they be awarded the diploma in medical laboratory technology of the University of Kisubi.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I am laboratory technology of the University of Kisubi to the persons whose names have been read.
Dear Chancellor, I present my who have successfully completed their studies for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Education. Akawe Mira, Akamprira Grace, Amanya Hilda, Apio Dolly, Ayevare Christopher.
This start to me. I will clap for all you all.
Angela.
University of Kisubi at graduation ceremony.
UPDF and prison service. Dr. Achan, we continue to welcome you. Our chief guest, we also continue to welcome you.